Now I shall narrate you the story of a Brahmana worshipping the Lord within the mind. Reference Srimad Bhagavatam 7.5.23.24 purport. In the city of Pratishtanapura long ago, there resided a Brahmana who was poverty stricken, but innocent and not dissatisfied. This Brahmana was poor, but he was not dissatisfied, he was happy. Here you can see the picture of the Brahmana. One day he heard a discourse in an assembly of Brahmanas concerning how to worship the deity in the temple. In that meeting, he also heard that the deity may be worshipped within the mind. In the meeting, he was informed that the deity can be worshipped within the mind. Here you can see the Brahmana attending the meeting. After this incident, the Brahmana, having bathed in the Godavari river, began mentally worshipping the deity. The Brahmana took the information very seriously. He started worshipping the deity mentally. He would wash the temple within his mind, and then in his imagination he would bring water from all sacred rivers in golden and silver water pots. He washed the temple within his mind, and also he brought the water from all the sacred rivers in golden and silver water pots. All this he did within his mind. He collected all kinds of valuable paraphernalia for worship, and he worshipped the deity very gorgeously, beginning from bathing the deity and ending with offering arati. He worshipped the deity, he bathed the deity, and also offered arati to the deity. All this he did within his mind. Thus he felt great happiness. In this way he was very happy. Here you can see the Brahmana worshipping the deity within the mind. After many years had passed in this way, one day within his mind he cooked nice sweet rice with ghee to worship the deity. Like this, many years had passed. One day he cooked very nice sweet rice for offering to the deity. He placed the sweet rice on a golden dish and offered it to Lord Krishna. He offered the sweet rice to Lord Krishna, but he felt that the sweet rice was very hot, and therefore he touched it with his finger. He immediately felt that his finger had been burned by the hot sweet rice, and thus he began to lament. When he touched the sweet rice with his finger got burned, and he began to lament. Here you can see the Brahmana lamenting. While the Brahmana was in pain, Lord Vishnu in Vaikuntha began smiling. Lord Vishnu in Vaikuntha was observing all these activities of the Brahmana. He was smiling, and the goddess of fortune inquired from the Lord why he was smiling. The goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Devi, asked her husband why he was smiling. Here you can see Lord Vishnu smiling. Lord Vishnu then ordered his associate to bring the Brahmana to Vaikuntha. Lord Vishnu then ordered his associate, the Vishnu Dusas, to bring back the Brahmana to Vaikuntha. Thus the Brahmana attained the liberation of Samipya, the facility of living near the Supreme Personality Godhead. The Brahmana went back to Vaikuntha to live with the Lord. Here you can see the Brahmana going back to Vaikuntha along with the Vishnu Dusas. This shows that we don't have to be rich to worship the Lord. Even a poor man can worship the Lord. The Lord can be pleased only by our devotion. But if a rich man without devotion makes gorgeous offerings, the Lord will not accept it. This is confirmed by the Lord in Bhagavad Gita 9.26. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upahrutam ashtami prayatatmanaha. If one offers me with love, devotion, a leaf, flower, fruit, or water, I will accept it. With this, I would like to end the story.